Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the highly requested apartment tour, Chicago apartment tour 2019, wherever you want to call it. Mitch and I have, gotten our things situated to where we kind of like it. We still have a couple things that we want to get rid of and just simplify our space. When we moved to Chicago, we had a ton of stuff, let me tell you. So actually, like, Marie Kondoing our apartment has felt so good, so I'm kind of ready to show it to you guys. Not really. I mean, I can keep going on for months and months organizing and just perfecting everything, but the deed is done and I'm going to show you around. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I love creating stuff like this for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. First introduced the video, you guys probably like, where the heck are we standing? You were actually in my entryway. So this is my entryway when you enter into our apartment. We have two little like Purdue and Northwestern paintings right here that one of Mitch's family friends actually made for us, which I think is so great. And then on the left here we have our coat rack. We also keep like laundry detergent and things like that in there. And we just have like a little light, a place for our keys. And when you enter in, we have this beautiful round mirror on the right, and then our desk and a couple accessories here. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. So when you enter into my apartment, right to the left, you're straight in our living room. It's not that big of a space. I think we only have like 600 or 700 square feet. So again, not that large of a space, but because Mitch and I, well, I work from home now, but Mitch works a lot. We're not really in our apartment a whole lot. This place was perfect for us. Right here, you have this shelf. I couldn't think of the word, but I got this from Ikea. All of the frames are also from Ikea. Pro tip, if you want prints for cheap, I just downloaded these high-res images from Upsplash, which is like a royalty-free image shop. You print them off, you go to Ikea, you get some good frames, and you're set. So this is from Ikea. I like to have my diffuser or like a candle going whenever I'm at home. We just have some decor, and then this is where I do all of my work from home, editing, blogging, responding to emails, everything like that. So it's really nice because our living room is nice and airy. We get a ton of natural light in here. It's really bright. If I had it my way, we would paint the walls white, but you don't know. We might be moving in less than a year, so you don't really want to do that, especially if you're renting. But anyway, that's kind of the situation over here. Alright, I realized that I forgot to tell you guys where some of the things are actually from on my desk and like with my desk area. So our chair, I just picked it up from home. My parents were going to give it away and I was like, give it to me, I'll figure out something to do with it. So I actually picked up like this little faux fur from Ikea last year when we were shopping there before we moved. Ikea is the place to go. You can definitely find some like good, nice, simple pieces to add into your home. After that, okay, but got this desk from Ikea as well. It's just, don't really know the name, but I'll insert the name here and I'll put a link in the description. So if you guys want to purchase it, definitely go ahead and check that out. But anyway, desk is from Ikea. Picked up this little vase that I like to put eucalyptus in, just dried eucalyptus from Anthropologie. I think it looks really nice and kind of like a coastal vibe. Then I have my salt lamp going that I love to put on when I'm at home. And again, like I said before, our little shelf is from Ikea, frames are from Ikea. This is from TJ Maxx, and yeah, that's really it. Okay, one thing that I really love about our apartment, especially this shelf, is that it's a nice place to put like little trinkets. So my parents actually got me this maraca when they were in Ecuador, and then these are Mitch's rocks. You can ask him about that. I always have a diffuser going. I feel like it just makes a nice scent in the room. Also have this little piece of driftwood that I picked up from a beach in Michigan. And then we have some pictures here. I always keep this one picture up because I love it. The picture of Mitch and I. We used to go to school in Purdue in a cornfield, classic. And then I just have a bunch of pictures here. I printed all of our pictures from Artifacts Uprising, and I just like to switch them out day after day because I feel like it looks nice and it's just like a nice personal touch without being too in your face. Okay, you guys, this is our couch, a place that we spend a lot of time and something that we love. So we put a lot of thought and effort into what couch we wanted. If you guys remember, and if you've been following me on Instagram for a while, the couch that we had in our first place sucked. We just got like a cheap futon couch from I don't even know where, and it was horrible. It was so painful. I hated sitting on that thing, so I knew our next couch was definitely going to be more expensive. Nothing like over the top. But anyway, so we picked up this couch from Ikea. I think it's called the Soderhamn. I don't really know. I love that look of the cloud couch that everybody has, but again, it's something we don't really need if we're going to be moving around a lot. It's just so heavy, an investment that we don't really want to do right now. So we picked up this couch from Ikea. A lot of companies have like covers and different bottoms that you can put on the couches, which we thought was great, and it's also a couch that you can add onto throughout the years, which we loved as well. Something that we didn't really think of when we signed the lease for the apartment is that every single wall around our living room, and I'll show you guys in a second, has like some sort of entryway. So it's either the entryway to the kitchen, the entryway to leave, bedroom, closet, bathroom, whatever. And because of that, the walls are really small, so there isn't a lot of flexibility with how long your couch can be without going into the kitchen or whatever. Doesn't really look that great. So we had to narrow down our choices to probably like 3 couches at the end of the day, and Ikea was the one that had the smallest without being just a love seat. We picked this one up. I love the white, but it does get dirty easily, which I hate so much. We try not to eat on it, but like we love snacking with movies and stuff like that. So you win some, you lose some, I guess. Most of our pillows, H&M, Home Goods, Ikea, yeah, and I love it. I just like the neutral tones of everything. Whites, creams, somebody was entering my apartment. Whites, creams, little bits of blacks, but that's really it. Okay, so like I was talking about before, almost every single wall in our apartment has an entryway to something. So because of that, we had very limited wall space to put a couch. Our couch used to be right here, which I liked, and my desk was here, but Mitch loves to rearrange furniture and decided to put the couch here, which I think is great. It definitely keeps it nice and open. As you can see, hey, as you can see when you're sitting back, avoid that. That's all the boxes I need to ship out. But when you're sitting back on the couch, you have this nice area to watch TV. It just makes the room feel a lot bigger and better. We were going between like a gray, I think they have gray, grayish blue, white, and pink, but I didn't love the grayish blue because I liked like the neutral vibes that we were going for in this space. So again, like I said, we picked the white and works for us. I will insert a picture of what it actually looks like on Ikea.com, and you guys can check it out if you like it. It doesn't look very comfortable, but let me tell you guys, it is super comfy. I would definitely take a nap on this thing, and that is saying something. Okay, so over in this corner that's right next to our couch, conveniently, we have a little basket with blankets in it. It's normally a lot more filled. Also, hey, using my tripod to hold it up. But anyway, it's normally a lot more filled, but I'm doing laundry today, so not filled, just one blanket in there. I got this from Home Goods, I believe. And we also have a little side table right here where we have our snake plant. These are so easy to take care of. Just a couple books. We really like cooking, so most of them are either culinary or wine based. And then we have a wine that Mitch and I loved when we went to Colorado a couple years ago, and it just kind of keeps a side table like decorated and simple along the couch. Also, I wanted to point out, random thing, but this light is the bomb. So Mitch actually picked it out and it dims, so it has like 3 settings, and it really lights up the room. So this is our room with just our overhead light, which does not give us a lot of light. But when you turn this light on, it really brightens it up. I believe it's like 90 bucks, maybe 100, which might seem a little bit expensive for a light, but I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. It's just so sleek. Kind of looks like a saucer, but I think it looks great in the corner of our room. Makes everything look nice. Okay, before we go on to anything else, I wanted to point out that this mirror, which took me 8 million years to find, is actually from Ikea, and it was a steal, you guys. I think it was like, I don't even know. okay, this looks so funky that I'm holding it like this, but I just don't want to take it off the tripod. I think it was like maybe 120, maybe it was even less than that, but it is huge. Don't look at that. But if you know the struggle to find a good sized mirror that isn't like a tiny behind the door mirror, it can cost you an arm and a leg. This thing, I will link it below. Amazing. It was such a haul, dragging it from like Schaumburg or wherever the Ikea is in Illinois all the way to Chicago, but I love it. It opened up the space so much. Even though I wish it was black, silver, whatever, not gonna complain for the price. I was like, just give it to me. Now I have a full-length mirror. Could you imagine, you guys, last apartment I did not have a full-length mirror. Yeah, that's the tea. So in a nutshell, this is kind of our living space and our living area. We have our couch here, desk here, and we've gotten rid of a ton of stuff, like I said before. Another thing that is really important to us is no shoe household. So we have a little mat on the side of the door where everybody takes their shoes off. I have just like my UGG slippers, and I like to keep this little thing next to my desk to put extra slippers and things like that. But it keeps the space nice and clean. We definitely want to get a rug here, probably something neutral colored that would just tie the space together. But this is really our living space in general. We spend the most time here. And then our kitchen space is over here. Spend the most time here, but that's really Welcome to a part of our apartment that we spend a lot of time in. I love cooking. I'm always here making meals. And now that I work from home, I'm spending even more time in the kitchen than I have before. This was definitely a selling point for us when we were looking at different apartments. Our apartment that we first had when we moved into Chicago was literally like a gallery kitchen. Like it was probably just this big, not even kidding. You couldn't even fit 2 people, and the oven didn't even open up the entire way. Yeah, I'm serious, you guys. So what really sold us on this place is that it's just almost like a U shape. When you're standing here, you've got a lot of natural light, which is really nice. It doesn't feel closed off. It goes right into the living room. And on the opposite side of where you guys are standing, we have this little like eating nook stool where 2 stools are pushed under. I made the table, you guys. Yes, I did. I'll show you in a second. I love it so much. But this little stool with these 2 beautiful windows, it looks onto a church that we have right next to where we live, and it's just amazing. I like to have my diffuser going in the kitchen when I'm not cooking. I feel like when I'm cooking, it just kind of blends in a weird way. So like to have this going. We have our little herb garden right here. Mitch's dad actually got that for him, which is great. We love that. Let's see what else, just like some cookbooks. All of these shelves serve a purpose. We have like our seasonings and all of our protein powders and different what am I thinking of? Natural powders that you guys may want or need are in here. Extra Tupperware, plates, tea, coffee, pots and pans, and yeah, that's really it. So that's our kitchen. Okay, I'm not sure if maybe this was just our luck, but full ovens are not always the easiest thing to find in Chicago. So when we saw that we got a full oven, I was like, yes, hop on it. This is so amazing. So we have a full oven here. I put things like pans and pots and things like that, but I like to keep my Le Creuset out on the stove. I just love that it's like a pop of color and it looks really nice with kind of like our bland kitchen. Along with that, Mitch and I picked up this map of Chicago, kind of like a vintagey map. It's not really like my vibe, but I think it looks really great, like minimalistic colors, so not super bright and loud, but I think it definitely fits in the kitchen vibe with like the yellow pot and our cute little like dollar section at Target hand tea towels. That's it. And garbage is automatic, so that's an exciting touch. Adulting, I guess. All right, so funny enough, you actually have to enter through my closet, which I'm not going to do a tour of yet, to go into our bathroom, which is relatively small. So let me take you on a tour of our bathroom. Yes, you guys, this is my bathroom, and you're probably, maybe you're shocked, maybe you're not. I don't really know how large your bathroom is. Yes, I wish I had a larger bathroom. Yes, I wish I had more counter space. But the nice thing is, Mitch and I do not work at the same time. So most of the time when he's getting ready in the morning, I'm already working or I'm done. He works in the hotel industry, so his hours are really crazy and flexible. So I have this space to get ready, do whatever I want. And if I really want some more natural light, I'll go outside. The only thing I will say is that Chicago apartments, bathrooms really aren't that large unless you have like a luxury apartment that might have a larger bathroom. It's very, very tiny, and it gets really cold in the winter. So when we were looking for this apartment, we made sure that it had a radiator inside of our bathroom. I know it sounds nuts, you guys, but our last apartment did not have a radiator, and it was literally freezing in the winter. And Chicago winters get so, so cold. So if you are looking for a place in Chicago that maybe is smaller or not like a bougie luxury bathroom, make sure that they have a radiator so you're not freezing yourself in the winter. A closer look into my sink and actually what I'm looking at every day. So on the sink, I like to keep it pretty simple. It does not look like this all the time, trust me. So over there we just have some, like a little plastic container with organic cotton rounds for like toners, things like that. We have a hand soap, obviously, and just toothbrushes, tongue scrapers. We like Quip toothbrushes. Trying out this new toothpaste from Moon. I believe Kendall Jenner made it. I don't know. I like this one as well from Thrive Market, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is hard to find a toothpaste that is natural, that whitens your teeth. So I am testing and trying out a bunch of different ones, and yeah, it's been like a week since I've used the Moon one and I like it so far, but that's it. I know it's pretty small. Here's where I keep all of my skincare, and then my little cart outside, which I'll show you here, is where I keep all of my makeup. It just keeps everything nice and organized, so I don't have all my makeup here and it's like falling out when I'm, you know, opening up the cabinets. So this sign, which is actually kind of random, doesn't really fit our decor, but is something that my mom gave me when I went to Purdue, so almost 5 years ago, which is nuts, but I love it so much, and I don't think I could literally ever get rid of it. I mean, I feel like it's from Pier 1 or something like that, but I love it, and it just, every single time I look at it, I always think of her and my family, and it just makes me so happy. So have this little reminder right here next to my door before I leave for the day. So when you basically walk from inside the living space, this is where our bedroom is, and I'll give you guys a little tour. So I know, you guys, nothing special. It looks like a dungeon. Watch. Whenever we go to sleep, we always like to have like a super dark room, and of course the quintessential Brewers flag, so everybody can know that we're Brewers fans. But we have like our blackout curtains from our old space. We definitely need to get blackout curtains that just like window treatments, oh my god, that fit our entire space. But this is good for us now. Although it's not a space that I really like to show off, I feel like it's simple, it's clean, and it's tidy. It's definitely getting there, so I like where it's at right now. We have this rug that I had actually in college, and it's just like white, gray, it's really neutral. Bedding, our colorful bedding is from Anthropologie. I like just like the white with the contrast, and then we have like a fuzzy chair right here that I just love to like binge watch YouTube videos in. And yeah, let me show you guys around a little bit. So this chair, this actual like the bottom part of the chair, Mitch has had for a while, but I just picked up this super fuzzy insert to the cushion. There's a certain name for these chairs, but I cannot remember. Picked up the insert to the cushion from World Market, and it's super cozy, just like kind of gives it that like small cozy vibe that you guys can see is transcending throughout the entire room. Right off of that, we have this little nook where I just have like a couple pictures and trinkets from travels. So this is to the right of our bed. It's just our dresser from Ikea. Super simple, fits everything that we need, like workout clothes, pajamas, whatever. On top of the dresser we have, well, I have my jewelry. all of my rings, watches, things like that, nicer jewelry. Have a picture of Coco and Spiky. One time Mitch and I went on this like painting date and he painted a piggy bank. So we have that here. This is his home. And we also have a projector that projects movies onto this wall, which sadly we don't even use that much, but it's handy whenever we do want to do that and watch movies in bed. Okay, so on the side and next to our bed, we have this little cube storage thing. Not really a bedside table, but it's a makeshift bedside table. This lamp that turns on and off with just like the touch, oh Jesus, with just the touch of a button is from Target. Matte black. Mitch really likes that like matte black accent, and so do I. So we tried to tie it in little spaces around our apartment. Here we have, I just keep like my essential oils that I like to use in our diffuser before I go to bed, ones that I reach for almost often. I have like lavender and then a couple from Sage Wellness that I like. And then we have this docking station, which the docking station is so handy. We picked it up from Amazon. I actually got one for Mitch's birthday and loved it so much that I picked one up for myself. Have like our Apple Watch charging, you can have your AirPods, and then you like leave your phone right here at night. So in the morning, just everything's simple and charged right there. So below that, we kind of have like all of the oils and stuff. If I'm doing like a castor oil pack, I have my castor oil over there. Any like muscle rub, I like making my own lotion, and like dry rubbing brushes over here in glasses. And then below that, we just have like books and journals and things of that nature. Is our view from our bedroom. It's seriously amazing. So that is our rooftop. That's actually closed right now, but I'm gonna take you guys on it anyway. And that is the view of Chicago. I know it looks so far away, but like it probably takes you like 20-30 minutes to get down there on the bus or the L anyway. It's not that far. I've like walked that distance, but so nice. So sometimes you can, when you're just like laying in bed, you can see the skyline of Chicago, and it's just amazing. So something that we didn't have in our old space was a view of any sort. We were on the 5th floor and we were just like looking into the street, and I feel like when you don't have a view, it kind of makes you feel enclosed in the area that you're in. So now that we have this beautiful view of Chicago, like I still can't get over it whenever I look at it. It makes me feel like my space is more open and I just have like room to stretch. So if you are looking for a place in Chicago or in a city, definitely see if you can get one that's higher up and higher rise, farther away, so you can get more of a view. I personally just like being higher up in a building because I get more of a view and I feel more open. I know people that like being on the 1st floor, and that's fine for them, but I like it. So let's take you guys on the rooftop. This is the view, you guys. This is our rooftop, and it's literally unreal. So in the summer, it's so nice because you can kind of like lay out on these chairs. And this is our view, which is so beautiful.